here together with another interview within my interview series on the trends of web and digital experience management. Today, I'm together with Aleksander Farstad from Easy Systems from Norway. Aleksander, can you please introduce yourself and Easy first?
Yes, my name is Aleksander Farstad, and I'm the CEO and the founder of Easy Systems. Easy Systems is a digital experience software company. We have a long history from the web content management industry, and we, with our open source offering called Easy Publish, and we're also delivering a set of solutions around that for digital experiences. We are originally a Norwegian company, but we have our commercial headquarters in New York, and we have offices in Germany, Cologne, in Paris and Lyon in France, in Japan, in Poland. So we're quite present around the world. We have a quite large footprint with our open source tools, with more than 5 million downloads of our software and 300,000 plus installations. And our key verticals where our customers are, main customers are media, where we have more than 1,000 media portals running Easy, making Easy one of the largest providers towards the media vertical. We also do a lot in finance and banking, public sector, non-profits, and of course, brands and B2B and B2C companies to that way. Our portfolio delivers solutions for web content management, digital marketing, and e-commerce, all which you call a digital experience in the end, right?
Okay, great. So we want to talk a little bit about the trends on digital and web experience. So what is your stake on this? Where are we in this cycle? So web experience is a hype term at the moment, really much, or is it a hype term anymore? So what is your answer?
Like, it definitely was a hype term back in 2011, when we moved from web content management to web experience management, or digital experience, or customer experience. There were lots of different acronyms that were used there at the time, where Forrester and Gartner and all the analysts were really starting to talk about these experiences. We saw that this was a hype. It was really all about the 3-letter acronyms and all about the big visions and the big ideas. But in the end, there were just a few innovative customers who really were using it, both on our end, and also we saw that from our competitors do that way. However, now, and especially the last 12 to 18 months, we see that the adoption in the market has really accelerated. And it's not just about hype now, it's really about business. Our customers, who has been through maybe 2, 3, 4 times of digital solutions, use different CMS systems, and are actually quite well educated and informed about what they want. And you see that these informed and actually smart customers are now in the marketplace. And they're not in the marketing because it's cool or it's nice and it's something they think it's cool to have. They're there for one reason. They're there for doing business, and they're there for driving their entire business, and they see that digital is really the most important factor of just about any business on this planet, or just about any organization on this planet. And they're looking for solutions and tools that can really improve their digital business, make them more money, deliver a great return on investment. So it's more talk about, creating business value and return on investment than really the hype these days. And we see also that a larger part of the market, where we see, typically we work a lot with media, and media are typically innovators in the digital field, where they're early out with personalization solutions and all these things here. And we've been working a lot with them on these areas. We see that the more general market, more call it, if it's B2B companies or financial institutions and so on, are really also looking into this market here now, and they're informed. So I would say that, like, the market is here, and the adoption is really accelerating.
When we talk about improving the digital business of these companies, what do you see are the key building blocks for the digital experience that drives value creation?
Like there's two key building blocks of any digital solution or any successful digital solution. It's content and it's data. And then it's just a matter of question, like how do you put your data and your content data? It's user data, traffic data, personalization data, all kinds of data. And content is all types of content that you're using, if it's articles or videos or products or whatever it is. But these are really the two core assets of any digital solutions. And what we see is that like the market and the providers out there has over the last years focused really on applications on how to really utilize to make things on the data on that part, which is very important. However, it's not worth anything if you don't get the content right, because content is the core driver of any digital experience. Because great digital experiences happen at the interaction between people and content. And using the data, the big data, the smart data, it's all about one thing. It's improving and simplifying this interaction between people and content. It's all about getting the right information to the right person in the right channel at the right time. It's all about content in context. And that's really the key of what we see is driving there. However, to really optimize or utilize the power of all these new smart solutions out there today, you have to make sure that your content strategy, your content engine, the core content management is really also up to date to do that. It needs to be adaptive. It needs to be make sure that you have all the data in an open format, that you can reuse it across different channels. It needs to be possible to use bits and bytes of the content, and so on and so on. And this is really the core thing we see, or one of the most important learnings we have learned over the last few years. And what we see is that, like, well, content management over the last years has been literally the opposite of the hype. It's been the all boring, yes, we have it, we need it, but it's just there. We see that, like, the most important part of any digital success factor is actually getting the content right and the content management.
But wasn't the promise of content management always putting the content in a neutral format so you can use it in different contexts? So what are the new success factors for the content management in times of digital experience?
And you're right. What you're saying there is the most important factor of a content management system. And however, there's a lot of systems that do not do this right, these core things. In addition to that, it's all about people. It's all about simplifying the interaction between people and content. And when you might have systems that are very powerful, but you need to bring this power to the people. And that's really some of the biggest or challenges, or the most difficult things, is really to do exactly this here. It's not difficult to make a lot of features. It's difficult to make these features accessible in a way that drives that people can use them and can drive business value to that way. And then you have to make sure that it's that you are able to have great data or big data solutions or tools that can integrate and utilize the power of the content, like personalization or recommendation or market automation or real-time analytics, or what it should be to that way. And there's some tools that you need to make sure are really well integrated with the content solution, and there's others where you have to make, where you can call it buy best of breed around to that. And then it's this area here in the interaction of this solution that you see a lot of possibilities for driving the future of this market.
What are your predictions for the future development within for the state of adoption of web experience in the future?
Like any business today need to digitize their business models. That's clear. And anyone who does that does it for a reason. They want to improve their business. And we see that digital experiences is the most important driving factor driving digital success, because it's all about people, connecting with content and driving great experiences. Thus the trend here, I think we just saw the start of it. Well, the hype is getting real. We see that the real growth and the real part of the market here is just at the very beginning, and we see that there's lots of opportunities here to drive just about any type of business, from e-commerce to publishing, but also I believe there will be a lot of things happening in digital services, where you digitize online services. You see it by, for example, banks. You see it by public organizations. You see that also other places here, and also using smart tools driving these kind of processes. So there's the interaction and the melting pot of technologies are getting there now, and now it's all about bring this to real solutions that can drive real business value.
Great, thank you for the interview.
Thank you, Björn.